Saturday, it is 6:50 a.m. Starting my day with a walk. I'm realizing all my videos are looking very similar. The very first clip, at least, it's just me in this hoodie, going on a walk, talking to myself before 7 a.m. I'm actually feeling very refreshed and very awake. We had a very simple Friday night. We were in bed by like 9 p.m. Went to sleep around 10 p.m. I couldn't sleep, so I was up till like 11 p.m. But if I'm not feeling tired and if I feel like I can wake up, then I try to get out of bed at the same time, even on weekends. And I really got the house temperature thing down. Like the heater goes off at 6:15, just on time to warm up the apartment so that when I wake up at 6:30, it's not so cold. And I think just moving back to the room, finally putting on like our mattress cover again, which has like temperature regulating fabric maybe, so that's been helpful. Now, I've been dream journaling a lot lately, and I've been having some wild dreams every day. And oftentimes it's like it goes back to high school and has high school people in it. But I'll write down exactly everything I remember about the dream. And I do have to do this first thing in the morning, otherwise I'll just forget. Like I get out of bed like thinking maybe this isn't good for me, but I'll get out of bed thinking like, okay, I just had this dream, these people were in it, this happened, I was feeling this way. Like before, I don't want to forget it. And I'm like still kind of waking up at that point, so I'm like maybe going back to sleep. But yeah, I roll out of bed with dream thoughts that I want to write down immediately so I don't forget. So that usually what gets me out of bed too. Good morning, Chongborki. I keep talking about this dream journal, but I haven't actually shown us what that looks like. So here's what it looks like. I recently made a Notion page called the Life Stack, and it's supposed to just keep track of everything in your life. So I have all these pages, which they're actually public, so you can click on them. I can share the link. You can see like what book am I reading right now. You can see the note that I'm taking on my book. But my dream journal is in my private section because we don't want to make that public. So let me just pause for a second. Okay, so it's not too long, so I only recently started, but these are the dreams that I started on February 5th? That feels wrong. Anyway, this is the dream that I just had last night, and then I think I can open this one too. I'll just speak to it, and then you can see that it's ChatGPT voice because I'm just speaking to it. And then this is the Notion AR part, which, comes out all nicely structured. And I'm actually going to take a minute on this fine Saturday. You like my clock, by the way? Christine picked it up from IKEA. To update my fitness section, because I've been wanting to do that, on just like what shoes do I wear, what app do I use. I kind of started this life stack thing because a lot of times I'm curious, that's the whole point of this channel, but people would also ask like, oh, what do you do for this? What do you use for this? What clothes do you wear when you do this? So I hope to just write everything that I do and use in my life stack. It's supposed to be like derived from tech stack, like what software do you use? Like this is like what everything else do you use in your life. So I'm gonna update that now. Yay, I am done. This is the kind of stuff I do on Saturday mornings. It's got my 3 workout gear. This breakfast of champions. And then my wife's locked in breakfast. She actually likes all the vegetables, so it's not like she enjoys it. I'm not quite at that level yet, but she made me this, and I made this, and I washed these.
Like B-roll? Like B-roll?
No, A-roll.
너무 멋있다. 제가 잠을 자는 마스터룸 침실이 있죠. 진짜 좋다. 와.
We're watching Living Alone, J-Hope. It's a Korean show where you follow celebrities literally living alone. And he's in a gorgeous mansion in LA with the pool. And I was wondering, is it Airbnb? And Christine's like, no, he bought a house, I'm sure. I was like, how much does he make? How much does J-Hope make? According to ChatGPT, it's 30 million, which for a global K-pop star
Might not be right.
in BTS, I mean, it might be wrong. 30 million is a little bit lower than I expected, to be honest. But I guess they have multiple members and they have like the media team and all that. But yeah. Good morning. 일어났어요. She finally pooed after not being able to poop for like 24 hours. Here's a treat. Good girl. You want to see the poop? Oh. We're going to K-Town so I can get a haircut. She doesn't look too terrible even though I didn't wash my hair. And it's like we're going picnicking because we have all 3 of our water bottles, Puri's food in the cooler bag, and then Christine's lunch for later while she waits.
Your bed that only your emergency contact or your family member has
podcast
access to, and nothing else is on there.
Meditating
There's ways
with
of doing it
Tinks.
in a way that protects us and
Jay
protects the people we love.
Oh, this is Jay Shetty?
Yes.
Invalidates our feeling because that's really
We made it to California Market where I get my hair cut. I get it from Etude Salon from my lady, Miss Tiara. Shout out to her. I'm pretty high maintenance when it comes to haircuts. I get a haircut every 3 weeks. Sometimes I push it to 4, but on that 4th week, I feel very like shaggy and taptape and like just I get like acne and stuff. So I like to keep it fresh. I don't know how to really say taptape in English. What's taptape in English? After the haircut, we're probably gonna stagger because that's Christine's favorite coffee spot and just been the latest hype coffee shop in K-Town. So I finished getting my haircut, and one of my favorite things to do on a Saturday after getting my haircut is coming upstairs on Kaj Market. I guess we're sitting here today. But this deserted seating area, and what's up, man? Deserted seating area is always open. So we get Kaju Kimbap, which is the best kimbap in LA. We got one masal and one bulgogi yubu chobap kimbap, both for me, and she brought her own lunch. Jeez, oh, this is how my hair looks. Yeah, they always do something fancy. But I just like to do like a small part in the middle, but yeah. I only got one chopstick because I thought I was eating the kimbap alone.
I'm eating this.
I'll just use my hands. 우리도 밥 먹고 있어요. 뭐 먹어요? 맛있어요. Lesson learned, always ask for 2 pairs of chopsticks. I went into the other restaurant upstairs and asked for a pair of chopsticks, and she gave me a metal pair of chopsticks. And I felt bad because I didn't even order their food. So, and I told the kimbap lady downstairs I don't need 2 pairs of chopsticks because I didn't know Christine was gonna buy some other food. So, here we are. She said she wasn't gonna eat out and she's about to. No, you can have it. I'm kidding. Kaju kimbap is the best kimbap in the world. I could eat this every single day and I won't get tired of it. And I don't think kimbap's that unhealthy. I'm here. Please. Like, take a look at this kimbap. There's a fair amount of rice, imitation crab, which is high in protein, carrots, lettuce, or not lettuce, spinach, eggs, and daikon. Like, this is the healthiest thing ever. All right, so we're now going to stagger coffee at 11:30 a.m. on a Saturday, which is like prime time. So let's see how busy it'll be. Usually Christine's the one that drives, but when we drive to high pressure situations like this one, she gives me the honor to drive so I can handle the chaos.
thinking, well, I can't find a company.
Honestly, LA loves waiting in line and building hype with long lines. I mean, it's great, but not like this great. No place is this great, except he is this great. The lighting's not that great, right? Oh, it's my butt cheeks. Just ran into a guy on the street in K-Town that I met about a year ago. I asked him for some information on like a basketball run, and he was kind enough to kind of reach out to the new people back when we visited church like 2 times. And I did play a few runs with him. Oh, sorry. just said hi. We had a very awkward encounter with the handshake. It was like, yo, what's up? And I was going in for like the half hug and he wasn't. And it was just kind of like, oh. And I'm very much overthinking and overanalyzing. But it's moments like this that make me feel like LA is my new home, when I can actually run into people that I met here in LA on the streets. And it's like, oh, wow, I actually know some people. And it was like we were on the verge of not saying hi to each other. We're walking right past, and if I just looked away, I think he also would have just kept walking. But I try to say hi whenever possible. And the other thing that I always do is, like, I don't expect them to remember my name at all. And I save them the trouble of, like, the awkwardness of them not remembering my name. It happens. People forget their names. I remember the guy's name. I said, oh, yo, you're the dude. And then I said, yeah, nice to see you again, Alan, just in case you forgot. Yeah, I didn't say that part, but I just say my name because I very often forget people's names. So, like, why not remind them?
We are going to dog people now. Back to Puri's stomping grounds where she's gonna yell at all the refs.
And the other innocent people. Oh, sorry, she said don't show. It's about a 24-minute drive. I'm passenger princessing again. And I'm gonna spend some time thinking about two things. One, what I want to do for my birthday week. What is my ideal birthday week? We took the whole week off. Two, something about my business that I talked about with my teammates. My teammates asked me, like, once you have all customers off of your plate directly, what do you want to do with your time? What is the best thing you could be doing for our business? Great question. Something I really should have the answer to, but when he asked me that, I didn't have an answer. So I think it's important that I think of something so I know how to support my teammates as we continue to grow. Here at the dog park, the small dog park. Oh God, small dog park. Waiting in line for our turn.
Little Porky, so excited to come to the dog park.
I don't know if she is.
Puri, are you excited? Tell the truth. Come on.
Puri.
Hi, Puri. Puri.
Hello.
Puri, what you gonna do today? Who you gonna play with? Oh, you found your playmate? Where you go?
Puri. What? Oh, sorry.
And it's working.
Did I clear the light bulbs? This is what we mean. This is what she does. Puri, what you doing? No, no.
Miss Little Yapper. Yeah.
This is what we call her pounce stance, because she's about to pounce at a different dog when they get into pounce range. Pounce. Oh, back at pounce. Oh God, intercepted by this dog.
Bori.
We made it to Venice for a little bit of shopping and walking around and hanging out. Spent like 15 minutes looking for parking. It was quite stressful, but we did find parking, which is always fun. I wonder when during our lives we will just shell out $20 for valet parking. I think we could, like, now if we wanted to. It's just like, it's like a mindset thing, right? Like, but Christine knows me so well. She told me to take off my hoodie because I'm gonna get hot walking around holding this daughter. So it's pretty nice today. Hey Marge. Oh snap, she's a different person. Okay, she's the same person. Wife is still shopping. She's waiting 30 more minutes for new glasses prescription that she got. And I said that Puri's very tired and she needs to go rest in the car. So we are resting in the car. Right, Puri? I mean, she was in this pouch for a long time and she started getting a little antsy. she wants to like get out, and I walked her, and we both, I mean, honestly, I kind of needed a break, but we're both in here just chilling, right? She smells the candy in my mouth. Actually meeting up with a friend from Chicago and a bunch of his friends later. So I'm trying to conserve a little bit of energy because I'll be coming right back out in a few hours. Think I'm gonna eat some leftover kimbap that we have that's in the bag that I'm a little weary of if it's still good or not because it's been in the car all day. This girl is knocked out. She wants to go home. Maisa? We are finally home. We had a long, productive day. Like, left the house at 9:30 and it's 5 p.m. We're literally out 9 to 5. Washed Puri, fed Puri. I washed my face because I was feeling pretty grimy. And I'm gonna eat real quick before I head out to meet up my friends later. Really only have 2 hours before I gotta leave. I do want to squeeze out a quick nap in because I don't know if I can hang if I don't nap, but we'll see. Yeah, it's nice to have a fun, relaxing Saturday without thinking about or doing any work. It's nice to, I really try to keep the Saturday at least pretty separate, spend the time with Christine and Puri. And Puri's yapping at us under the table.
What you yapping at?
You in the bedroom?
Uh-oh.
Alright, so I'm about to get dressed to meet up with the friend who's visiting. Dressing up is actually one of my biggest nightmares because I don't have a lot of clothes. I don't have a lot of clothes that fit me. And it's been kind of a struggle for the past several years. Also doesn't help that like kind of feel like lots happening in my face right now. I gotta take these off. But yeah, just been trying to diversify my clothes a little bit, but also at the same time not care so much, and just like wear what I feel comfortable in. I feel like it's typically the very uncomfortable clothes that are considered fashionable, and that kills me because I really live to dress comfortably. But I'll put on some pants and maybe like a jacket. I learned that jacket helps a lot. I did take a 30-minute nap on the couch with the wife and our dog. It was like a family nap time, and 30 minutes can do wonders. I feel great after those 30 minutes. So I'm ready to go now. All right, so I think here's the final fit. Recently got this jacket. Been wearing it every time for every occasion from Uniqlo. It's great. It's doing great. And then the last thing is just doing my hair. And that's it. Nothing else like I'm putting on my face. I don't put on makeup. Take off these pimple patches that have the nasty saps that are already out. Oh, the lighting changes everything. You can see so much of my pimples from the other room, but crazy. In high school, I used to have a ton of pimples, and I popped all of them, and I still have some lasting scars. Tip to high schoolers, don't pop your pimples, just let them happen. But also, wash your pillowcases every weekend, and wash your face every day. But also, just hygiene is something that takes people a long time to figure out. So, don't feel so terrible if you don't feel like you got it. Alright, but yeah. Got a haircut today, as you saw earlier, and I still struggle with hair. I've always had short hair my whole life, and I'm finally trying to like grow up and have like longer hair and not have such a like sharp Asian haircut, but styling it is like the hardest thing in the world. So yeah, and I also discovered a perm recently too. I'm on my like 3rd perm, and I'm getting my 4th one in 3 weeks, and it just makes it easy, like adds style without having to try anything. But now that my perm is wearing out, I do have to kind of try, and I don't really know how to go about it. So
Hi family, 잘 있어요. Puri feel better. 엄마 have fun.
alright, so putting in gas real quick on my way to meeting up with a friend, and this will be one of the last clips. guess always gotta end the day with a talking session. I won't call it a yapping session anymore. It'll be a talking session. Going out is a very rare occasion for me. So you're seeing this very rare event that does not happen very often, which is what I thought my life was gonna be when we first moved to LA about 2 years ago. We thought we're gonna be going out in K-Town every weekend, just having fun, meeting new people, drinking, maybe going to the clubs. And that was very much not the case. It was very tough to meet people for the first, I mean, still now, but it was like for the first 6 months, it was like completely dry. And I was very bummed about that for the first 6 months. We can talk about that maybe next time. But I've definitely gotten to a much better state with it. And I still get very excited when I do have chances to go out and meet friends of friends and, just do something on a weekend night, just cause I'm stuck at home all week, and I am an extrovert after all. I am an E. I've always tested E whenever I did my the MBTI tests. So, but yeah, a lot of times going out heavily depends on drinking, which I do not do very much anymore. I don't really enjoy it. I try to stay away from it for health reasons. So, because of that, there's a little bit of friction. Like, I want to go out and have fun, but it always involves drinking with most people. That being said, I'm still gonna have a good time tonight. I'm gonna hopefully meet some good people, have some good conversations, and I probably won't be home. Oh, guess is done. I won't be home too late because I'm tired and I don't like to be home too late. And my wife and my daughter are home, so I will probably aim to be home before 11 p.m. and we're meeting up at 8, so that feels like a pretty good, decent amount of time.